Now we are going to check the glass fuse. So terminal A, B, where is the terminals A, B? The one end we are going to consider as a A, the another end we are going to consider as a B. Again, we kept the resistance into 200 ohm. Now we are going to check the resistance value of your glass fuse. Listen, if I connect across the terminal A and B, see, it shows the resistance as a 0 ohm. Stores the resistance as a 0 ohm. If there is any break in the fuse wire, it will show infinite ohm. The glass fuse is in good condition. Therefore, whenever I touches the terminal A and B, it shows 0 ohm. Okay. So what is the resistance value here? It is 0 ohm. It is a very simple. If the fuse in damaged condition, it will show infinite ohm. The next one is the relay. The next one is the relay. Here you have 5 terminals. Here you have 1, 2, 3, and the other end you have 2 terminals. Let me keep the orientation like this. So here 5 terminals you have. 5 terminals. The middle one is the common terminal. The middle one is the common terminal. Then the upper terminal is A1. Then the bottom terminal is A2. The remaining 2 terminal will be NC or NO. Now we will check the resistance between the terminals A1 and A2 first. Keeping the multimeter resistance mode in 200 ohm, I am going to measure the resistance between the coil terminals A1 and A2. Please observe the coil resistance is how much? It is 72.5 ohm. So I am going to note down the reading as 72.5 ohm. So we have checked the coil resistance. What is the next step? We need to measure the resistance between common and NO. Common and NO. Where is the common terminal? Here is your common terminal. So I am going to keep the one probe into common, another probe into NO. This terminal is NO. That means it is normally open. That it will show infinite resistance. This is my NO terminal. Let me mark this as a NO and this as a NC. So common and NO normally open. It shows a infinite resistance. So mark the resistance value as a infinite. Then what is the next step? We need to measure the resistance between common and NC. It is normally closed. What resistance we will get? We will get 0 ohm. Please observe here. The resistance between the common and NC normally closes 0 ohm. 0 ohm. That means these two circuits is in closed condition. These two circuits are in open condition. What is the other combination? Other combination we are going to. That's all in the relay. The coil resistance is 72.5 ohm. The resistance between the common and NO is infinite ohm. Then common and NC is 0 ohm. In this way, we can check the resistance in the DC relay terminal. The next one is the transformer. If you look into the circuit diagram, here you have 2 primary terminals and 2 secondary terminals. Where it is? Here you have 2 primary terminals and 2 secondary terminals. The very first one, we need to measure the resistance between the primary terminal. So we are going to measure the resistance between the primary terminals. So one terminal of the primary, here the another terminal I am going to connect. It shows infinity. That means the resistance range exceeds greater than the 200 ohm. So therefore I am going to adjust the resistance mode into 2 kilo ohm. Yes. Now you observe the primary winding resistance is 1.366 kilo ohm. 1.366 kilo ohm is my primary winding resistance. What we made the change here, if I keep it is 200 ohm, if the measured resistance value is greater than 200 also, it will show infinity. Therefore, I am going to extend the resistance range into 2 kilo ohm. Now my resistance value is 1.369 kilo ohm. So I am going to note down the reading as 1.369 kilo ohm as a primary winding resistance. Then I am going to measure the secondary winding resistance between these two terminal. My secondary winding resistance is how much it is? 0.027 kilo ohm. Nothing but 270 ohm. It is 270 ohm. 270 ohm. So it is a step down transformer. You know that the number of turns in the primary is more, therefore the resistance is more. The number of turns in the secondary is less, therefore the resistance value is less. In this way, you can check your resistance of your step down transformer.